Hi friends, I'm glad to see you on my channel. And today I'll show you how to make a Netflix poster in Canva with the same vibe, red color and atmosphere of the series. And to begin with, I asked ChatGPT to generate a photo without strong processing. I add a photo and the original poster as a reference to understand the atmosphere and color palette. Next, I go to the image settings and try to just take the photo to a red shade. But I quickly understand that this is not enough. The picture still looks flat and not at all like a Netflix poster. So I remove the background from the image, go into the elements, and add a red gradient behind the characters to create that very cinematic glow. After that, I start playing with the transparency of the photo so that the red light begins to mix with the image and create a deeper atmosphere. But even at this stage, the poster still looks too clean. It lacks drama, contrast, and that dark Netflix mood. Then I decide to go the other way. Instead of just painting the photo red, I take the color straight from the original poster. In Canva, this is very convenient. The colors of the object appear at the top of the panel. I just hover the eyedropper over the reference, choose the shade I want, and start manually tweaking the colors until the atmosphere is as similar as possible. The next step is to add a name, namely you. If you look closely at the original, you can see that the text seems to be sewn diagonally. The letters are slightly offset, and this is what creates that very style. I decided to go the easiest way. It's probably not technically the right thing to do, but I'm always in favor of keeping things simpler, especially in Canva. If the effect looks cool, the viewer doesn't care at all whether you did it through a complex mask or in a couple of minutes using PNG duplication. So I create a new page, write you on it, choose a similar font, and save everything in PNG. Very important, do not forget to check the transparent background box, otherwise the effect will not work. After that, I go to the downloads, add our U as an image, crop it, duplicate the layer, crop it again, and thus create this cut effect. In fact, it looks complicated, but it is done in just a couple of minutes. It is these little things that make the poster much more professional. A small digression: gratitude. Thank you for the views, likes, and comments. It really motivates me a lot to create more videos like this and tear down even more cool designs and posters for you. After that, I add a black gradient in the corners. I make it softer on top and denser on the bottom to visually weigh down the bottom of the poster and highlight the text. Next, I add the rest of the text. The main font here is Cyrillic Bodoni because it has a very similar character. Thin lines, high contrast, and the feel of an expensive poster. For the Netflix inscription, I use Antonio and apply the bend effect. While Netflix actually has its own Netflix Sans font, Canva doesn't have one, so Antonio looks as close as possible and conveys the style well. And the final step of working with the atmosphere, darkening the edges a little, I increase the red hue. You can also add grit here. With that, our poster is ready. If you like this format, write in the comments which brand, poster, or company you would like to analyze next.